Welcome to Right Now Workshop Podcast, where you can write a book and change the world. I'm your host, Kitty Bucholtz, and this is episode 251. This isn't working for me. An encouraging words episode coming to you on Sunday, June 6, 2021. So I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and even though she's still writing and she loves to write, she told me she's not sure that she wants to publish anymore. She said the cancel culture is making her crazy. People get mean when they don't like what you write. And then instead of ignoring you, they need to attack you and tell the world about it, when really they should just ignore it and move on with their lives. I nodded and said that I understand because I have, for the most part, stopped reading long areas of Twitter because it seems like there are Twitter wars popping up all the time. And that just makes me crazy. So much negative energy, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything positive. It's shocking to me how mean people can be, but it's even more shocking to me how mean people are willing to be. And that's part of the reason why I do a lot less on social media than some of my business coach people and fellow business people would suggest. You need to be on social media, let people know what you're doing. But some days I'm just like, I just can't go there. So my friend and I talked about where we get business advice, from other business people, organizations that we're in, and what kinds of advice and direction they give. And some of the advice is perfect for where we are in our business right now, for the number of employees that we have, for the time and money that we have to put into our business. But some of it doesn't work for us. It obviously works well for some people, and I'm super grateful that people are willing to share what works for them. I just don't want them to get mad if I'm like, well, that doesn't work for me, though. It's not all the advice out there is the best advice for me or my friend or you. So it's important for us to be constantly asking ourselves questions, and not getting mad about something or not taking offense about something, but just looking at it and saying, okay, that's something that I could try, or I'm going to tweak this a little bit because I think it might work for me if I try it this way. I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to grow, but not everything is the right decision for me. So when it was time to go, my friend very sweetly asked what she could pray for me. And in my mind, I was thinking a lot, everything. So I said, wisdom, direction, and peace, please. And she laughed and said, well, you can pray that for me too. That kind of covers everything. My encouragement to you this week is to look for wisdom, direction, and peace in whatever it is that you're doing in your work life, in your writing life, in your personal life. What advice are you getting from people? How have you tried to apply it? What seems to work? What doesn't seem to work? It's okay to say, this isn't working for me, and then calmly and kindly move on. I've found that the decisions I feel peaceful about are generally the ones that end up working the best for me, kind of at the beginning and through to the end. Now, of course, you can't know for sure if every decision that you feel peaceful about turned out to be the right decision, but I found that it gives me direction. And so peace actually does give me direction. And if I am subconsciously thinking about ways where this isn't going to work, then I'm not going to feel as peaceful about it, which means that I probably should be listening to my subconscious and just asking a few more questions. Like, why am I thinking this isn't going to work? Or am I just unwilling to try it because I don't want to do it? Sometimes that's the case. So when I find the place where I'm like, all right, I feel peace about making this decision, then I generally go that direction, and it generally seems to work out well for me. So I just wanted to encourage you. I hope that this advice, looking for wisdom, direction, and peace, works for you. But if it doesn't, just be willing to say, this isn't working for me, and calmly and kindly move on. I hope you are having a great week. Happy writing. Enjoy the weather. I am very much enjoying summer finally has gotten to Sweden. And look for someone that you can encourage this week. I hope that you are well, and we'll see you again on Thursday.